I really like having these super small things to package just because it's nice to have a product that doesn't rely on me making by hand. So as a ceramic artist, it's like a process that's like once a month I'll have a sale, and then throughout the rest of the month it's not much is happening, you know? So it's nice to have things like these little blobs that don't sell out but are consistent sellers, and then like stickers that I don't have to rely on my own hands making them, or if the kiln messes up or stuff like that. And I don't know, it's almost like a sigh of relief for me to have things in my store that are consistent. It's really nice. I don't know. It's just, if you're a ceramic artist, maybe you know what I'm talking about. Or if you make in batches and then those batches tend to sell out quick, or if your process takes a long time, like I would imagine people who are like soap or crochet or resin, people who make dice and stuff like that, it can be a little bit tricky to, I don't know, feel good about what you're doing when you're like, oh, my store is always empty or not doing so great. Okay, so I just need to write a little thank you note. Let's use these Tombow markers. It's my first time using them, and I really like them. I got them because of them not bleeding, to mostly use in my bullet journal. And I was like, oh, let me try them for the blobs today. Sometimes I wonder, like, how many blobs have I drawn? Okay, so I have everything planned out. I tend to write more in the beginning of the week, so in that way, by the end of the week, I have space to do the things. So like, example, Friday, I don't have any goals or anything written out because I have a feeling whatever mugs I have scheduled here, I will leave Friday open to finish those mugs or make more depending on where I'm at. I'm hoping to get 20 mugs and 10 steins done. That would be like a huge chunk of what I need to get done. And on top of that, I want to do some video recording. And I've been behind on my goals for prints. Like the only thing I've doodled that I might make into a print. I think I'll redraw it, but I think it's so cute. It's like, oh dip. No one says that anymore, but I still like it. So, I don't know. I have a lot to do this week, but I'm excited about it. And I like seeing it colorful and all written out. Let's add some stickers. Hi, so it's the next day, and last minute decision, but I knew it had to happen soon. I'm down to my last bag of clay, and I kind of forgot until I went downstairs yesterday to make some mugs. So I'm actually going to drive and go get clay. There's no close place to me that has clay. The closest is about an hour and a half away. So it usually takes like a big chunk of my day. But it's cute. I'm excited to go. So I'm on my way to pick up some clay. The people that own this place, they are older, So I'm kind of nervous that they might be nervous about the whole coronavirus thing, and it did cross my mind that in order to get this clay before I run out, I should really go now before it really like shuts down our state or something, which is a little bit weird and scary, but I don't know. I think the hype of it has a lot to do with how information in media is distributed today versus even 5 years ago. It's much more prevalent, it's much more immediate. There's a whole lot more information. I'm in a drive-thru. Here we go. Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, that's enough blabber. Hopefully they have my clay. I didn't call ahead. I normally call ahead, but every time I call, I'm like, I really didn't need to. So, I'm not calling ahead this time. And I'm back. Most of these are restocks, I guess you can say, because like I know I'm gonna have some pink mugs to make, so I bought one at least for now. I have some, but I know I'm gonna go through it. So this is Cherry Blossom, Amico Celadon. Another one that's a restock is this guy, Mixing Clear. It's just a nice clear if I want to brush instead of dunk. Another one, I have quite a few jade orders, another Amico. Arctic Blue, I have not purchased in a while, but with some of the mugs and some of the pastel ideas that I have, this one I think would look really good. This is a Celadon I haven't bought yet, and I think I might like it more than Sky Celadon, but I don't know, I haven't used this one yet. And it's very similar. This is like when I think I might be a little bit too picky, but it's, I've used the Aqua one, and that one, the glaze is actually red, so it definitely uses some type of iron or something, I don't know what really, to make it that color. So I didn't want to get the Aqua again. Also, it's like really, really light, especially since I'm firing to cone 6, maybe 5.5, 6, instead of cone 5. So I think some of the color's burning out. So I think this might be really nice. I might be going to Sheffield Pottery later this month if things still go according to plan with my friend. So I was like, nope, let me just get the glazes that I know I need for this round of pre-orders. And then I'll go fun glaze shopping at the end of the month at Sheffield. So then the other glazes I got, because Sheffield doesn't carry Laguna, I got Antique Jade WC 107 test tile board. It looks really cool. And I have another one of these glazes from this line, and it's the light pink one. I think it's called like Fire Ice or something. And on the board it does say like, oh, this one, the translucent cream, is the base glaze. So if I wanted to add any stains, I can add stains to this guy, which I think I want to do. And then the last one I got, which is like a darker pink, it's called Brilliant Sunburn. WC 101. So I got these 3 Laguna glazes. They're all from the same line. And I really wanted to get more of these, but again, trying not to go crazy buying all this glaze, because I have a lot of glaze to use already downstairs and a lot of glaze to look through and clean out, because I have a lot of empty bottles that need to be cleaned before I can recycle them. That's what I got. Got 1, 2, 3, 8 glazes. For my many glazes, I'll be making some test tiles, and I have 500 pounds of clay in my car that I probably won't take out of my car all today. I'll probably wait till tomorrow because it's a lot. 500 pounds of clay is a lot. 500 pounds of clay is 10 boxes. So that's for tomorrow. Hi, it's the next day. I just showered, had a full day downstairs, other than taking care of my plants today. And it's the first day of my husband being home for the next 2 weeks. Which it'll be fine. It'll be great. But I will say I'm not used to it. And sometimes when he's home, I don't know, it kind of just like disrupts the flow of my normal work from home day. So it'll be some getting used to. It doesn't necessarily affect my business until I have to ship things. So for now, it's business as usual, making the things that I need to ship out, and hopefully I can ship them out in time before things get more serious here in the United States. We did all the grocery shopping, so our house is nice and stocked full of things. I don't have to leave this house for a long time, which is fine. On to some other things. If you notice, I don't know if you can see, but I hung up one of my favorite plants. You probably can't see, but that's okay. I hung up one of my favorite plants. It's a string of pearls. And then I hung up another plant over here behind me that is, what's it called? Ace of Hearts or something like that. I don't know, but it grows one red leaf that looks like a flower-ish. My neighbor gave it to me, so that's up there. But yeah, so I hung up some plants, and then I was just like, oh, I have some other propagated babies that need to be like in a bigger container. And now that like right here where my phone is, where the camera is, there's no plants, and I'm so used to like staring at some plants while I'm looking at my computer. So I decided to bring this guy into here. This plant I had already, but it was in a really small terracotta plant. So I moved them into this, I guess you could say it's a bowl. Whatever it is. It hasn't sold in like 3 years. So I was like, you know what? No one wants to buy it. I'll just keep it and use it. And then you can see all these little babies are some of the succulents that I'm propagating. And I hope it does well in here. I hope I didn't shock it too much. They require about the same amount of water from what I've been doing and them not dying. So yeah, we'll see what happens. It's gonna go right here where the camera is. So for now, it's gonna just sit in front of me. So other than making mugs today and slightly freaking out about the world and taking care of my plants, the only other thing that's been on my mind, and it's probably going to bother me till I find them, is finding out where do I get these. So I got this as a gift, right? And these little dice, there's supposed to be one more over here telling me the days of the week. And it fell. It's somewhere underneath this desk. And I've looked and searched and I can't find it. So I was like, oh, let me buy a replacement. But then I was thinking, oh, if I buy them in bulk, it would be so cute. It'd be another way to introduce, like, make a sculpture, but also still keep it a little bit more functional for people. Because just buying an outright sculpture, sometimes people are just like, ugh, what do I do with it? And I'm like, you enjoy it. You enjoy its beauty. You just stare at it. I don't know. But either way, I like to make sculptures. So this would be a fun, cute way to make a sculpture. But then also, it's a perpetual calendar. I wouldn't want to make the dice for it. But yeah, so you can see it has all the months there. hopefully either I find this dice and or I find a supplier for these dice, because now I really want to make it. I really want to make my own version because it'd be so cute. And I will say that I don't use it as a regular calendar because I have a regular calendar here and I always forget to change the dice more than like once a week. So what I do is I'll either put like a deadline or a date that I'm looking forward to, aka March 20th, because Animal Crossing. So that's what I have here. I have March 20th there. And I just like to put a special date that to look forward to, whether it's the last one I did was PAX East when I was leaving for PAX East. So, perpetual calendar, need to find those dice. Not sure if I'm gonna vlog any of my other days this weekend, so I will end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys are all safe. Hopefully by the time this comes out onto the internet, we're not all still quarantined, but if we are, hopefully you enjoy this content. Bye.
Okay, so here's my string of pearls. I had to turn on the light because it's like 6 o'clock. But it's so cute and I love this plant so much and I need it to be more full. And then my other plant is over here. And this one our neighbors gave to us when we moved here. And I'm so proud of myself for not killing it. I thought it almost died a few times. So, and it's not the normal type of plant that would be hanging. But I just got these macrame things from Amazon because I know myself well enough to know that yes, I can do macrame, but will I? And the answer is no. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna spend the time to do it unless prompted. And I think I'm most excited. You see how like look, its last flower fell off, so I think that's gonna be the new flower. I don't know. I've never seen it like grow from scratch. So it has a red leaf there, and I'm proud of myself for not killing it. String of pearls, plants. I love plants. Okay, that's enough plants.